Hey there, hello my friend, Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. This time around I am live streaming in this channel, Amner Hunter 2, because my main channel, Amner Hunter, has a strike by YouTube wrongfully, and thanks to the YouTube gods, I cannot live stream or upload videos during a week. So I am using this second channel to keep you guys posted about the latest releases and news regarding plugins and music production tools, right? So in this video, I want to share with you a couple of new free VSTs, and also I want to share with you about a couple of great deals in music production tools as well, right? Plugins for Windows and Mac. As usual, I will leave you all of the applicable links in the video description and first comment, and I will also put timestamps in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. Let me show you the plugins I am gonna be checking out today. First, we're going to be checking out the brand new virtual instrument available for free, of course, by the Crow Hill company. This is the Volts Beta Studio Drums. It's a new addition to these Volts series, right? Series of instruments. This time around, a drum plugin available for free. Also, we're going to be checking out the brand new smart compressor by Phil Speiser. This is a free compressor as well. And I want to show you a couple of deals, share with you a couple of deals. First of all, the PSP SpringBox Spring Reverb by Psp Audioware has a whopping 79, I believe, % off at the moment. Only $21 for this emulation of a Spring Reverb. All right, this is the SpringBox. And also talking about Spring Reverbs, Pulsar Audio just released this amazing 6-in-1 Spring Reverb as well. It's called Primavera, and yeah, if you are like me, I speak Spanish as well. So Primavera means spring, and in light of 21st of March, the spring season is here. So yeah, this plugin has a 40% off here at Plugin Boutique. Also, the link will be provided in the video description. And just as a friendly reminder, if you purchase anything here at Plugin Boutique, you will get a plugin for free, which is the hybrid filter plugin, right, by Minimal Audio. So before we begin with these plugins, let me invite you quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can grab some additional freebies, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks, also some free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample packs, among other utilities. And don't forget to be checking out my channel, this channel, my main channel, or my blog, which I am updating almost every day with tons of content like this regarding news, resources, reviews about new plugins and music production tools. All right. So by the way, if you are here in the live stream, you can leave me a comment. We can engage in a conversation, or you can also leave a comment in the comment box after the live stream ended. So let me change the screen here to my DAW. And all right, let's begin with the free virtual instrument. This Volts Beta series of virtual instruments have been evolving quite nicely since some months ago, and now it's the time of a drum plugin, right? The studio drums. You can easily change here the different virtual instruments that are being released in this Volts Beta series. The studio drums is an alternative rock drum sound with a cool twist, which is the shifter, right? These drums are real drums recorded in a cool studio in Scotland, which is Castle Studios, I believe, in Scotland. Yeah, and yeah, this virtual instrument has this room, right? It will add some room reverb to the dry signal of the drum kit, and with, of course, will add a stereo enhancer to the drum kit, putting it more a bit to the sides, open to the sides, right? And also has a smash control. This is a compressor, pretty cool, to bring the drum mix forward and to add punch to the drums sound, because the drums are pretty raw and pretty dynamic, so with some compression it would make sense to mix it in a full mix or something like that. The shifter, it's a based on the Travis Barker effect that he uses sometimes with Blink-182 on drums, which is like a phase shifter. It adds a nice effect to the drums. The echo, right, pretty much pretty self-explanatory. A delay, and splush is a reverb to the overall drum sound. Let's listen to some audio examples. Right, so this is the default sound. Let's add some room. Some width. Okay, let's add some compression. Nice. All that punchiness and aggressive punch. Shifter. Cool. Yeah, it almost feels like as a flanger type or phaser type of effect. Echo. Slap back echo. So this is the echo level and reverb. Cool. Cool drum sound, natural, organic sound. Let me know what you think of this virtual instrument. Let's move on with the next freebie in this list. It's this cool smart compressor by Phil Speiser. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the smart part of this compressor in a moment, right? First, let's check out the usual controls in a compressor. First of all, you have a visualizer here of the waveforms, and this is the threshold, right? So with this, you're letting the compressor know at which point it will start to compress or reduce the peaks, okay? Also pretty cool that you have an attack and release here with a visual diagram here where you can know in milliseconds and also see the shape of the attack and release, right? So this is like the waveform, right? It starts here and this is the decay or the release. So it starts here with in milliseconds, for instance, a fast attack time, right? Slow attack time, like that. And the same goes with the release time. This is a fast release time and a slower release time, right? Okay, so yeah, pretty cool. Also, here is the knee that can be set to soft knee or hard knee, like in this case. And also the ratio, you can add up to 100:1 ratio and 4:1, 5:1, right? And also has a makeup gain that you can click here where it says match, and it will compensate any perceived loudness that you might lose during the compression, right? So pretty cool. And this is the scale view for the visualizer here. So you increase the scale of the view, and also has parallel compression, which is like a mix knob from 0 to 100%. Okay, and the cool thing also about this compressor is it can be synchronized the attack, right? Like that, synchronize the attack to your to the tempo of your DAW of your project, and also you can synchronize the release. So pretty cool, very musical in that sense. It has a magic button here where it asks you 3 questions. Should I level your input signal? No, or 6 dBs or 12 decibels. All right, you can click here and 6 or 12 in order for you to decrease the input signal, right? 6 or 12 decibels. I usually put no here. Also, what type of signal do you want to compress? Vocals, drums, synth keys, bass, guitar, and percussion. You let the compressor know that. And also a style of compression, whether it be a soft compression, gentle, moderate, aggressive, punchy, or brick wall, right? And you click start and it will analyze the signal. It will set automatically the compression settings, right? So yeah, pretty cool. Let's close this window and click reset here. Let's start to compress. Well, let's use the magic control, right? Okay, so let's click here, drums, punchy drums, like that. Start analyzing the input signal. It's fine-tuning the threshold, right? It's lowering the threshold, adapting the sensitivity, setting the makeup gain. Nice. Before, a bit more punch, right? It brought forward a bit more the broom sound due to the compression, right? Let's, for instance, use a slower attack time, faster release time. You're at 50%. You see the gain reduction here. We can lower the threshold even more. Now it's like crushing the signal. Soft knee, hard knee. Alright, and let's also check this compressor out on this vocal track. So it's a pretty dynamic vocal track here in purple. Let's use the magic control here. Vocal, punchy, aggressive, moderate. Let's set here moderate or aggressive compression on vocal. Let's check it out. So it's waiting for the signal.
Breaking me down to my bones,
lowering the threshold,
and fill me with spirit, sword, shield, and armor,
it's leveling everything more even, the signal, right? Dynamic signal, you got there, adapting the sensitivity further.
Breaking me down to my bones,
Setting the makeup gain.
fill me with spirit, sword, shield, and armor.
Nice. So it's set a fast attack time, as you see here, 4 milliseconds, and a medium release time, medium to fast release time.
Breaking me down.
Fast attack time to perceive all of the initial transients, right?
breaking me down to my bones, and fill me with spirit, sword, shield, and armor still.
Let's check it out, the full mix.
Breaking me down to my bones.
Before.
And fill me with spirit,
Uneven.
sword, shield, and armor, sticks and stones.
Nice.
Tearing me.
It keeps the vocal under control, pretty even, pretty consistent, right? And one part that I want to show you, this part without compression, it's very, very quiet. Right?
Tearing me until you start breaking me down.
Right? And it goes full power there. So with the compressor, let's check it out. Nice. So it brought the vocal forward.
Until you start breaking me down.
Let's lower the makeup.
And fill me with spirit, sword, shield, and armor still.
Awesome. Pretty cool compressor. Pretty intuitive by Phil Speiser. If you don't understand a lot of the compression, you can use the magic control, which works great. I think pretty cool compressor by Phil Speiser. Incredible that it's free, right? Let's move on with the paid plugins in this list. I want to test first the Psp SpringBox analog emulation of a Spring reverb analog like piece of hardware, right? It's not specified which piece of gear is emulating. So this plugin, of course, is a Spring reverb, right? And it has 4 different modes here of a you can select 2 springs, 3 springs, a dual 2 spring, or a dual 3 springs reverb, right? Mono to stereo, stereo to stereo, stuff like that. And here you have a switch with a couple of setups, right? As you see here, these are the same controls on each one of the different setups, A and B. So you have here a high pass filter, a presence control, this for the reverb, of course, right? The damping, it's the point that in the high frequencies at which the signal it's gonna lower in volume in that part of the signal. Here is the damping, high frequency damping, right? And you have the time of the reverberation, the trim of the reverberation, and you can compare a couple of settings here with this A/B. For instance, let's leave it at setup A there. And here are the general controls for the reverb, the diffusion, right? Spread, panning, dry and wet functionality. You can reduce the dry functionality and only listen to what the reverb sounds like in that specific audio source, right? So yeah, also includes some presets, of course. And yeah, like I said, this plugin 78% off at Plugin Boutique, only 21 bucks at Plugin Boutique. Let's check it out here on these drums to begin with. Okay, so dry drums. Okay. Three springs. Okay, that's the wet signal only. And we can use a high pass filter to reduce low end. presence, damping the time. This is the level of the reverb, right? Like the output level. Pretty cool that it doesn't mess with the original signal. Nice. It is very CPU friendly, this plugin. And also one thing that I wanted to try. Hey, spread in mono or stereo. Only focused in the center, right? Alright, let's also use it on these vocals.
Never takes long till they leave her, stinging from the loneliest touch. Will she ever break free?
If you want a less noticeable spring reverb here, it sounds very cool.
Never takes long till they leave her, stinging from the loneliest touch. Will she ever break free or just surrender again? You know, never takes long till they leave her.
Nice.
Stinging from the loneliest touch. Will she ever break free or
Try.
just surrender again? You know.
Nice. Pretty cool. And finally, let's check out the last plugin in this list, which is another spring reverb by Pulsar Audio. This is a brand new release just yesterday. And yeah, this is a 6-1 spring reverb in 1, 6-in-1, of course, right? From lo-fi to hi-fi reverb sound of the springs, right? And yeah, here you can listen. Actually, if you click on this part of the plugin, you can actually listen to the different reverbs without playing a drum sound or guitar sound or any signal, right? So this is the original, the main or default sound, right? So here you have the preamp section, the Pulsar Primavera section with the different spring reverbs, and finally the output, right? So the drive, of course, includes some this drive control, which adds saturation and distortion to the signal, right? Tube or germanium here, a high pass, of course, to reduce some low end, and a low pass as well. Pretty useful to have these here in the main controls for the spring reverb section. We have a pre-delay, the tension of the springs, the decay, the length of the decay, excitation. This also pretty cool that it pops up a message with the description of each control, adjusts how the reverb reacts to the signal dynamics, adds spring richness to the signal, and adds simulation to the reverb. All right. Also the width to spread the signal in the stereo spectrum. The 6 types of spring reverbs, right? From lo-fi to hi-fi. First we have the twang, and the twang is this thing is our take on what we love about American tube amplifier spring reverbs. The second one, original, found in a vintage Japanese hi-fi device with its loosely tensioned springs. This tank brings you the fluttery reverb sound of some beat up vintage spring reverbs. Tubi, vintage dub music sounds. Say hello to big aquatic chirps and colorful reverb tails. The RE201, from the well-known studio delay effect, we extracted only the spring reverb and made it stereo. And the GBS. This British reverb is the cleanest of the selection. It has both big lows and shiny highs. That's why the hi-fi, while offering lush, very dense tails. Okay, so pretty cool. And finally, the output, which includes a docking control, right, that will reduce the reverb sound from the original signal, the more that you add this. So when the original signal is playing, the reverb will not interfere until the original signal is lowered or reduced, right? Pretty cool. It's like compression, internal or external sidechain compression for the reverb and the original signal, the mix, right, from 0 to 100, presence, overall presence control, and finally output and volume. So that's okay, so this is the twang, the HR12, okay, SR202, 2B, RE201, JBS. Has crazy amounts of lows and highs, right? Hence the hi-fi. A bit, yeah, lo-fi. So let's check it out on these drums first. Okay. Excitation, drive. Cool saturation there. And let's decrease the mix. Let's reduce the pre-delay. Okay, 2B. Super cool, the drive control. Finally, JBS. Dry. Let's check it out on snare alone. Super cool saturation there. Alright, finally let's check it out, or well, not finally, but let's check it out on guitars as well. Check it out in the mix. Nice. Nice. before. Awesome. Adds a lot of life to the guitars, right, in the context of the full mix. And also, let's check it out on vocals. Good idea here, I think.
Who's on my body, keep me warm through a cold, cold night. The food and drinks to soothe my soul seem to feel alright. The laughs the party shared told my troubles to depart. You know better than that. You know even better. I'm saying, baby, you know so much better than that.
A lot of realism to the vocal, right? A lot of space.
You warm through a cold, cold night. The food and drinks to soothe my soul seem to feel alright. The laughs the party shared.
Nice. Let's check it out in context of the full mix.
Who's on my body? You warm through a cold, cold night. The food and drinks to soothe my soul seem to feel alright. The laughs the party shared told my troubles to depart. You know better than that. You know even better. I'm saying, baby, you know so much better than that. Therefore, on my heart. Who's on my body? Keep me warm through a cold, cold night. The food and drinks to soothe my soul seem to feel alright. The laughs the party shared told my troubles to depart.
Nice.
You know better than that. You know even better. I'm saying, baby, you know so much better than that. Therefore, on my heart.
Super, super cool and beautiful spring reverb by Pulsar Audio. Please let me know what you think of this plugin. I am always very, very interested to know your opinions on these plugins, the freebies, stuff like that, right? So I see one comment by Mark Lee here. What's up, dog? Think I was watching your video review when it got blocked. Oh my god. Are you talking about another video, Mark, or this one? Your video when it got blocked. I think you're talking about another one, right? So anyway, I'm in this second channel because the other one I cannot publish anything during a week. And so yeah, anyway, here it is, my friends. These 4 plugins. Go ahead and check them out if you are interested in them. Before we leave, let me invite you one last time to my website, amnerhunter.com, where you can grab some additional freebies such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some free tools such as some collections of guitar impulses, some collections of drum sample bags, among other utilities. And finally, don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost every day with content like this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. I will see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.